Seems good. Seems decent. Is the game sound reasonable, or is it? Sometimes I don't realize how the volume control is strange in OBS. What I'm hearing and what I'm. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Bad feeling about this. Pretty cool. Let's see, the amount of removal they have in their deck might be tricky for me here. I know that was all pointless. Like that had nothing. That had no impact at all on any of those decisions. But I like just tapping mana and doing things for no reason. But really, there was a lot of that was, yeah. I don't even really know what that was. I don't understand why my mana I've been struggling with my mana. I thought I was over manaed in this deck, and I guess I wasn't. I'm very surprised. Every one of my opponents is just rocking out the land like nothing, and I can barely get 4 on the board. Ugh. What's new? Shuffler Truthers Unite. I know they have a handful of removal though. That's the problem. Yeah. We're just gonna end this game. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. All right. Can I please get a reasonable mana curve and some play here? Just let us play. Tonight we are playing Artisan Brawl, which is only commons and uncommons in a 100 card Brawl format, which means singleton with one card identified as your commander, and that commander follows separate rules from normal cards. That card can be brought into the play from the command zone at the cost of its casting cost. Every time that it goes back into the command zone, if it is killed or exiled or removed from play, typically all the things that affect a card that causes it to die or go away will give you an option to return it to the command zone or to put it back in your hand. So let's say you're bouncing it or you're killing it. It says put it in the graveyard. It'll say you can put it in the graveyard or you can put it back in the command zone. If you make the decision to put it back in the command zone, it is affected by a 2 mana command tax, and that accumulates every time. So, for instance, my commander is a 3 casting cost. If it dies, it comes back to my hand with a casting cost of 5. 2 additional colorless to cast it. The next time it goes into the command zone, it adds 4 to the casting cost. So it gets more and more difficult to play your commanders as the more often they're removed. So the trick to removing or eliminating commanders in this format is to use like enchantments on them that keep them in play, but don't exile them. But like, let's say, reduce them to a 0/2 creature or something like that. Like, there's plenty of cards that you can use to remove. I don't know why my opponent has decided they don't want to play Magic anymore. Let me check my Discord and see what's going on. Find your opponent. I'm not sure why we're not in the next game yet, but we'll see. It's the right opponent, right? J-Blades? Or am I confused? Oh, nope. Oops, I'm a terrible human being. Why did it... Okay, that was my mistake. My bad. I'm sorry. Oops. I win because I get wrecked. It's not J-Blades, it's Dylan. Sorry. Sorry, opponent. I am, in fact, a quite, that was my ant brain taking over, and I selected the wrong opponent. Okay. Finally, we get land. I'm keeping it. It's fantastic. Love this hand. Should we do this? I think we do this. Let's see how quickly we can put pressure on them. They have... Oh, that's good card draw. I like that card a lot. Nice. It's clearly Aldrand here, right? The Murmuring Mystic. He's got birds following him. I mean, we know it's Aldrand, right? Nice. Yeah, game 2 of 3. We won our first match, and our second match, we are down a game. We have to win 2 in a row. Their deck has a lot of removal, so... Command zone. it automatically applies the tax, which is fun and cool. I could keep the retort up, but at this point, do I drop the land or do I keep it? I think I'm going to keep it as removal or 1 point of damage, whatever you want to call it. Cool. How much mana does that cost? 2 to activate, alright. I'm going to try to hold up my retort here in this turn. And I can.
The only thing to fear is, well, everything. My friend is here to help your pain.
Oh, look at them.
I adore an audience.
We have lethal next turn, assuming we can stop. All we have to worry about is what's going to stop the flyers. Nothing else matters. So we have lethal here. So we don't care about any of that. Well, I say that. We have lethal. We don't have lethal. What am I talking about? I'm trying to be careful and not lose the game. For some reason, I thought I had lethal, and I was mistaken. That's okay. We should have it this turn. I don't believe they can pull anything out. They've got only 5 mana, and I have a counterspell, so... Game 3. It's possibly I sequenced some of those last few turns in a way that I could have gone lethal earlier, but sometimes it's hard because I'm not super familiar with this deck and some of the sequencing and card draw and things like that. You have to, obviously play a deck a lot to understand it better. And in this one, I am challenge match, friendly brawl, and this time I lose the flip. So, let's see what happens. Game 3. Indeed. I'm going to use my free mulligan here, because that's not mathematically correct at all. Looks much better. I think we're going to go... We can go opt or shock. I guess let's go shock. Let's kill Kalain immediately, right? Yep, we're 1-1. Immediately KOS Kalain. Kill on sight. That's probably a mistake. I should have put the Forgotten Cave down. Well, we'll just have to opt. You could just Kalain right away. If they don't. An artifact you may discard, draw. Okay, that's pretty cool. Opting into the land actually feels pretty good. I hate to throw it away, right? Okay. It's a free card draw, so there's nothing wrong with it. I can cycle too. Dude, land, perfect. The Willy Goblin. The Willy Goblin. I know it's Wily, but it's so much fun to say Willy. Card draw. And what else do we get out of this? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Agar, the freezing flame. Slapped with the willy. like that. Those are some good interactions over on that side of the board. Very cool. They might be holding this up for Adelise, which is fine with me. That's cool. I like it. Do I attack or do I chill here? I think I attack. Keep on my stack. At the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token. Uh-oh. They used all their tokens to do that, so I think I can't stop it. Ugh. No. I'm glad I could scry those away. Garbage. All right, I'm gonna play this tempo game and see if we can get there. They're behind on land, which must be frustrating. I know it is, because I know when it happens to me. But this game is not working out that way for me. Everything's going fine. Let's see. If they get to sacrifice something and draw 2 cards, I'm gonna say no to that. I want to try to prevent them. Oh gosh. Don't say good game. It's not over yet. You can do it. Just get a wizard out. We've got to, right? I feel like we just push for victory. Try to end this game as quickly as possible. We know we potentially walk into a board wipe. Feels bad going against red-black and dumping my hand, but feel like we have pressure and tempo and it's worth it. But sometimes you got to make those calls, and if you overextend, it's rough. Oh, I guess I'm glad I'm I don't regret dumping my hand then. Oh, so close. Victory is ours.